Hey guys, happy Tuesday. It's time for Two Tuesdays. So last week I talked about all the exciting new healthcare program for people who already have health shares. But this week I want to talk to, I'm getting these questions a lot from people about pre-authorizations. So I don't care what insurance you have, whether you have a Marketplace Blue Cross plan, you have an indemnity plan, you have an employer plan, pre-authorizations for anything big other than doctor visits, you should always do. Because you're going to, one, make sure that whatever you're having done is covered. You're going to know what to expect for payment from the insurance company. And then you don't have to worry about the risk of them denying or reducing the payment because you did not get a pre-authorization. Every plan is different, but anytime you're doing something major that is not a typical screening or a routine doctor's visit, routine labs, you absolutely want to get a pre-authorization. Doctors' offices know how to do this, especially surgeons, because they do procedures all the time. They can usually do that electronically and put all the information so they get the pre-authorization back saying this procedure is a covered procedure. Then they may not tell you how much is covered, but that you at the very least, you're going to know that what you're having done is covered under your plan. And then you can look at the deductible, because anytime you're doing something that requires pre-authorization, your deductible is going to come into play. Unless you have a zero deductible plan with all copays or co-insurance, then it'll be whatever that is on your plan. You have to get pre-authorizations for specialty medications. This is another one that people just don't think about, that if you're going to get a expensive name brand medication, your doctor's recommending that, many times the insurance company will have you go through a process. Yes, they want pre-authorization, but they may want you to go through step therapy. So as annoying as this is to you, insurance companies are trying to control costs, because some doctors just, the drug rep came by and said to prescribe this medication, where maybe you do need that medication. Maybe you have tried other medications and they didn't work. But the step therapy is meant to make sure that the doctor has tried some alternate medications that are less expensive to see if those work first before you jump to the $10,000 a month medication. And you think, well, I have insurance, this should pay. Well, here we go again, unfortunately, with the problem of healthcare costs. When insurance companies are paying out all these claims, you are going to see that in your premium. So it sucks. It's a vicious cycle. But one of the ways that we can help overall try to keep premiums lower is by making sure we're following all the rules, the annoying rules that insurance companies put in place. But part of that is to manage how much they pay out. That's why this year all the insurance companies went through a procedure where only basically generics are covered before a deductible, because again, they're trying to control costs. So if you have something planned, great. If it's unplanned, there's not a whole lot you can do, but you still should always notify them if you're hospitalized, because sometimes some insurance companies have penalties. They don't pay as much if you don't notify them within 3 days that you went to the emergency room and then you ended up admitted to the hospital. So always check your policies, find out what those restrictions are. so that you're not surprised in case there is an emergency. You know what to do and to get the most bang for your buck. And at the very end, you're going to compare your EOBs versus the provider bills that you're receiving to make sure everything was processed correctly. And I'll talk more about that next week. Until next week, peace out.